Rob Cummins reporting for duty. Plan your way to success. Action without planning carries a high degree of risk. So we've got to do everything you can to tilt the odds in your favour and set this game up to win. Just ask yourself, what are you attempting to achieve here? Why is this important to you? How will these actions take place? What actions do I have to do? And write them down in the order that you want them in. And when you do that, then you can put a deadline on it and say, when will this become a reality? Whatever you're trying to achieve, when will it become a reality? You've got to plan your way to success. And one thing that should never be left to chance is your ability to execute a plan. We come to each stage of our life a novice. So it's imperative that we make this planning count. It's so important. Because, as we all know, proper planning prevents piss poor performances. Or you might say prior preparation prevents piss poor performances. But either way, it prevents piss poor performances. And that is what we want to prevent. That is what we want to avoid. If there's anything to avoid in life, that's it. Planning without action is unproductive, and like action without planning can be absolutely counterproductive. No ifs or buts about it. And when you do get a plan, formulate a plan, and then you stick to it, and you go along, well, that makes you feel good. You have more belief in yourself. And when you've got more belief in yourself, you're going to create a whole lot of positive stuff in your life. So, and just ask yourself, are you going to create history, or are you going to repeat history? Again, you don't want to repeat history because like Einstein says, the thinking that got you to where you are now is not going to get you to where you want to go if where you are is not where you want to be. So create a plan that allows you to experience exceptional growth. You've got to get serious about your life. Whatever context of your life you are doing this in, get serious about it. Effective planning allows you to do things better, faster and cheaper. No ifs or buts about it. But having that plan means you know where you are going. So you're feeling better already. Effective, there is the challenge to do is to have the right to have a plan in place. Have the plan that that you can actually do it. If you're following, sometimes you can model somebody. If you know somebody who's got the results that you want, well, you can model it. You can model their plan and go along, or even just take out the pieces that you want that are going to apply to you. So when you get there, you say, when you're sitting down there, you say, what is it that I want to achieve? Why is this important to me? Why is it critical to have this outcome? What are the actions that I am going to do? How will they take place? And then, how am I going to do it? Well, I'm going to enforce deadlines. Deadlines are great for accountability and responsibility. Because if you tell somebody else about it, then you're held accountable, because you don't want to be going back there and say, oh yeah, hey, you had all these amazing plans there, Rob. What did you do? Nothing. Look at you. You don't want that to happen. No way. And then when you do that, if you've got somebody on your team, to hold you accountable and check in, did you do that, Hey, and they can acknowledge you when they do check in, and you say, yeah, look here, A, B, C, D and E, ticked off, done already, and I'm feeling pretty good. And then they're going to believe in you, and they are going to acknowledge you and support you and champion you, and then you're going to have a much better chance of getting there. And then after that, you can do an after-action review, go over and see, review it and say, yeah, I did that, or that didn't work out so well, I need to brush up on that skill. Who can I get to help me there? What is it that I need to learn? What is it that I need to do that'll get me on the trajectory that I want to be on? So create a plan on how to achieve your daily goals, and they will rocket you into your bigger goals, get that bigger goal fired up. As long as you know why it is, you've got to know what the benefits of what you're doing are, and the contrast of like having the plan and taking the action and being held accountable, as opposed to just writing down, oh yeah, I've got a goal, I'm going to do it by this turn, don't tell anybody. Then you can let yourself off the hook. Oh, a better option came up now. I'm going to go surfing instead. Whereas if you've got that plan and you're accountable, responsible, you're going to do it, and that is how you're going to make progress. So it's imperative that we learn the importance of planning our way to success. So what's your plan, baby? Have you got a plan? Yes? Or if you haven't got a plan, you're going to end up roadkill. That's right. And that is painful. That is pain. You don't want to go there. I've been there plenty of times. Don't do it. Get a plan. Stick to a plan. Get accountable. Go and do it, and you will just love yourself.